This is Baja Blast before SoL clear. Fishman has attack talents, but that's not very necessary. I just don't have super rare cat's eyes. Chill also has attack talents, but that's also not necessary because I was previously experimenting with a strategy that didn't involve slime, but slime does so much damage that it's not necessary. My slow beam is also level 1, though my cat cannon power is also only level 1 plus 10, so it recharges faster. I'm not sure if it matters in the end, but it's important to note. So the start off is usual, just spawn 2 Fishmans as soon as you can, kill all the Mooths at the start, don't spawn a third one, and yeah, Maglev is not necessary. It's nice if your Maglev or BTrain is strong enough to one-shot the Mooth after a Fishman hit, but mine isn't, so it doesn't matter. In any case, Bahamut spawns and lure him to the base. If you're familiar with floor 30, it's going to be something similar here. You use erasers to cycle and stall him during the backswing, and use Fishman to chip him down. As a general rule of thumb, Bahamut's explosions need to be on your base, so that Fishman can make it in time, without speed talents at least. Okay, so Shibalien's here. I'm gonna slow down the footage so you can see clearly what's going on. So in this order, very quickly spawn Manic Eraser, then Riceball, then Chill, and then Can, then immediately Slow Beam. Then after the knockback, spawn Maglev, then for the third rotation, spawn Manic Eraser, then Slime. This is the rotation I painstakingly crafted over literally maybe 100 attempts. So why this way? First of all, I can only use Slow Beam for a single rotation, and since Chill and Can both have relatively long force swings and are a little harder to time, and neither of them one-hit knock back the Doge on their own, so you use both. Then Maglev should have enough damage to knock back the Shibalien from here, then you use Slime for the third rotation. There is a very specific reason why I don't use Slime for the second rotation, and that is because Slime has a wave that can hit Bahamut. If Slime knocks back Bahamut on the second wave, he will rebound and kill everything before the explosion can expire, and you probably lose. So by using Slime on the third wave, the Shibalien is already dead, and the explosion has already expired, so you can actually defend yourself. There's also a specific reason why I chose specifically Manic Eraser and Riceball, and that's because they have 110 range, and they're outranged by the Shibalien Elite. This way, they will stand in front of the Shibalien and actually defend your base from Bahamut. They're also fast. You see here I screwed up the rotation, Slime wasn't able to land, so just don't really hesitate, just spawn Bahamut. As long as you don't mess up on the next cycle, you're probably fine. So as I was saying, it's pretty important that Eraser and Riceball are outranged by Shibalien Elite so that they can stand in front of the base. But if Shibalien is on your base and Bahamut attacks, there's a decent chance that he'll clip straight onto your base anyway. So ideally, you still don't want that to happen. It's also important so that your meatshields can actually defend your base from the Shibalien attacks themselves. While you can base tank, base health is ultimately still a resource that you should conserve as much as possible. Having an extra meat shield is also excellent to guard against Shibalien Elite's 35% warp, as well as if you accidentally mistime your meat shield into Bahamut's last blast, although if your Manic Eraser is highly leveled enough, which is level 44, they'll survive a hit from Bahamut's outer blast anyway. Oh yeah, Fishman's also leveled with this much plus levels and talents, just so that he can barely two-hit knock back Bahamut. It's a pretty important breakpoint to hit, so that you can accurately control Bahamut's knockbacks. If you want more detail about like level requirements and stuff, I'll write all that in the descriptions, as is the case with all of my quote-unquote guide videos. So check that if you need it. Yeah, I don't think I have much else to add. If I do, then it'll be in the description and or the pinned comment. So yeah, enjoy the footage and see you next video, I guess.